Fun. In the business of entertainment, you will come across people who will say, why can't it just be fun? This question is often an accusatory form of microaggression, and it really means, why are you wasting so much time on intellectual BS, overbred aesthetic sensibility, and other things? But there's a logical answer. Fun is cheap. I can have fun in an inflatable pool in my backyard. I can have fun playing basketball by the garage. I can have fun watching videos of snarky cats. This fun costs very little. An inflatable pool costs only $50 or less. And it can be used many times. A trip to a major entertainment venue like a Broadway play or a theme park can cost many of hundreds of dollars, sometimes thousands of dollars per visit, all in. So, are these places just plain fun? Are they hundreds or thousands of times more fun than shooting silly string at each other on the porch? Probably not. Therefore, fun cannot possibly be the motivating factor in the compulsive, repetitive, overscale, and overabundant patronage of the entertainment industry. The motive is simply not competitive enough based on other options. People must be paying this kind of money and making this kind of effort for a reward that is of higher value, more rare, and of greater impact than fun. That reward is many things, among which is the sensation of transport, of being magically transported into another place or another time. It is the intensity of the experience, which results in permanent memories. It is the rare sensation of cohesiveness, harmony, and thematic organization, which allows the human brain to relax and be absorbed. I could go on. But all of these properties reside in obsessive execution of coordinated detail, resulting in places with a strange otherworldly attraction, and that is not cheap. In fact, entertainment is a repository of human time, effort, and yes, money, of course, but more so, which guests sense through level of detail, which fans sense through level of detail, organization, and intensity. Entertainment is a form of communication between designers and audiences. They are relationships. People like worthy, meaningful, and invested relationships, not cheap ones. I've heard a lot of critics these days talking about the political correctness in entertainment. You could even say our country in general, but especially the entertainment industry, which encompasses the music industry, the movie industry, the theme park industry, and many others that I can't think of at the moment. It has made me come up with this speech because I am a musician and I just straight up don't listen to music anymore. Because there's no creative spark in it anymore. It is now dedicated to being politically correct at all times, to where the creative element, the effort, the brain power that goes into entertainment now is pretty much gone. You know, we can talk about a lot of topics right now. I'm only going to talk about a couple, but for example, in the theme park industry, both Universal and Disney World have become notorious for this in recent years, which is the over-reliance on screen-based attractions and IP invasion. When I go to Disney World, Disneyland nowadays, I feel like I'm going to retail world. I feel like I'm going to retail land. I feel like I'm going to a giant shopping mall. I don't feel like I'm going to a theme park. I don't escape when I go to the Jurassic Park section of Universal. I don't feel like I'm in Jurassic Park anymore. I feel like I'm in some kind of cheapskate tourist attraction with a bunch of trees planted everywhere. In the musical world, right? It is so manufactured these days. Real instruments aren't even used anymore. Don't even get me started on the AI stuff. But it's like almost entirely electronic now. All singers use autotune. Even the ones who aren't auto-tuned are auto-tuned. People that have that natural tone, well, guess what? There's different tools you can use within a digital audio workstation for music. However, the two main tools when it comes to voice correction is there's autotune, obviously, and I want to say it's pitch correction. Pitch correction is usually used for people who want their voice to still sound natural. Autotune is what will give your voice that electronic, kind of artificial, very forceful intonation sound to it. But the main point of this video, the overall message of this video is that the entertainment industry in general is very uninteresting, but it lacks any kind of intellectual curiosity. It lacks any kind of novelty. There's nothing unique about the entertainment these days. It's always remakes of other things. It's always, it's all about image. It's not about skill. It's about image. It's about what is the youngest, most attractive actor, musician, or whoever we can put out in the spotlight. Just let's not even care about their acting skills or people skills. That stuff doesn't matter. We need to get a bouncing ball for everyone to see. We want the shiniest, bounciest ball to put on stage. They can't sing. No, they can't sing. Oh, but they're attractive. Oh, but they're charismatic. Oh, but they wear interesting shoes. They have an interesting, colorful haircut. So, to end this video, I will say, we are in dire need of a revival of intellectualism when it comes to entertainment today in modern Western world.